So that is also one of their strategic planning. Okay, they try to expand their business, not just only limited in soft drink only, right? Because that this coffee industry is also a big business for them. So then it brings them more complete beverage. They can be, as we mentioned earlier, the market leader in the beverage industry. Okay. So the next one, we would like to talk about is strategic management, right? When you see this terminology management, then you have to think about which four management function. Can someone tell me? Raise your hand. Which four management function? Okay, Melly. Coordinating? Really? Yeah. Excellent. Catering. Yeah. Catering. Yeah.
Planning, organizing,
Yeah. Staffing is also okay. Or leading. And the last one is? Okay. Yeah. First one is planning, of course. Second, organizing. Third one, some people say staffing or leading. Both of them are okay. The last one is controlling. All right? So when you see this management, it indicates. So then the strategy management, of course, the whole process, it includes the planning, all these elements in there. Okay. It's a process of identifying and executing the organization's strategic plan, right? And this strategic plan, of course, it also matches with the company's capability and the external environment. This concept is related to the strategic planning. Okay, so which indicates this strategic management is not just for the companies to identify their internal competencies. They also identify the external opportunity and threats. So then they make their strategic planning, not just only make the planning, they also executing. They put it into action, implement for it. After that, what will they do? Control it, okay? They do some evaluation for this plan, for this strategic plan. That is the whole process of, we call it as strategic management, right? This is a mission statement and vision statement. I think I will skip this part for your reference. These two concepts are different there, right? So earlier we talked about this strategic management process. Actually, we have 7 different steps, okay? The elements in there, it includes the concept as I mentioned. Strategic planning part from step 1 to step 5. And as you can see over here, they do some executing, okay, which indicates they not just only plan for it, they put it into action, implement for it, and they do some strategic evaluation after that, right? That is a strategic management process. So here, let's take a quick look at this strategic planning from step 1 through step 5. Okay, step 1 indicates that define the current business and your mission. Okay, what does it mean by that? It indicates you ask yourself, where are we now? Actually, you can also use this concept for yourself, right? So, you can also check for yourself, what you want to go, your future goal. What, for example, the issue for you to ask yourself, where are we now? Indicates that what product do we sell? Where do we sell them? And how do our product or service different from some, other competitors in the industry? Do I have any other competitive advantage? All right, so this is step 1. And after that, you conduct this external evaluation, right? Perform the external, okay, and your internal audits. Third one, formulate. After you evaluate for all this, analyze for all this, you formulate your new business and mission statement. Okay? So here, at the step 3, you create your strategic options. After you evaluate for your internal competencies and external environment, then I think at this step, you can also create some strategic options for yourself. Either you want to conduct vertical integration or diversification, or you need to like downsizing, right? Step 3. Step 4, translate the mission into goal, okay, into your company's goal, right? And then the step 5 will be you formulate some different strategies to achieve these strategic goals. Okay, so these from step 1 to step 5, we call them as strategic planning. Got it? Okay. So after that, then you start to implement for it. That is step 6. And after you implement for it, you evaluate for your performance. That is part of controlling process in management. Right? So actually this is a very important diagram, right? Here, I also provide some example for you. For example, you know, the IBM. Couple years ago, I think that's already more than 10 years ago, they sell their ThinkPad to which company? Can someone tell me?
Lenovo.
Lenovo. Very good. Okay, they sell their laptop, okay, to Lenovo. It's in China, right? Of course, they have their, maybe after their, you know, like all this analysis, they feel like the laptop, you know, cannot have good future, sort of, yeah. So then they decided to spin off, yeah, this ThinkPad to Lenovo. And also, this is another case. I think this is a little bit like a diversification. Starbucks, yeah, we all know Starbucks. They sell coffee, right? Starbucks evening, you know what do they sell? Just in some, actually it's not like kind of widespread in all Starbucks stores, just in some particular cities. Yeah. What do they sell?
Tea?
Is that coffee?
No.
No, it's huh? Yeah, good. Alcohol. Yeah.
Why?
Do you know why?
Why?
Evening. During the evening time, do you drink coffee? Yeah. So for example, if you want to, because for most people, they go to Starbucks. Some people, they go there to have some maybe business talk, business meetings after work. So for some people, they don't, well, you know, like for me, I cannot drink coffee in the evening time after 5. Otherwise, I have some problem in getting to sleep. Yeah, I'm not sure for you. You have also the same problem. Yeah. So then, you know, for example, if I go to Starbucks and then I don't know what to drink, how to order, maybe just water. And then if I order just water, for them, it doesn't bring any benefit to them, right? So, well, they just, you know, they start this business, and also it's been a few years, right? But then they just only implement this, you know, diversification in more toward to like metropolitan area. Yeah. So, let me show, I think I also have linkage. Yeah. Hopefully, our computer supported. Generally, actually, if it functions well, then if I click it, it can just directly link to this YouTube. Then.
An upcoming change at Starbucks could put the bar in barista as early as this summer. The coffee giant will expand its alcohol and tea selections nationwide, rolling out its evening menu to more stores after years of
Sparkling, red wine, beer, red wine.
Chief Operating Officer Troy Alstead tells Business Week Starbucks' evening menu is a proven success, saying, as we bring the evening program to stores, there's a meaningful increase in sales during that time of the day. It's all part of Starbucks' ambitious plan to almost double its market share to $100 billion. In addition to wine and beer, the chain recently purchased tea retailer Teavana and plans on opening several new tea-centered stores this year. And Starbucks even brought in Oprah Winfrey to develop and market a special Oprah-branded chai tea that will be released in April.
Okay, yeah, so these are kind of more, from our understanding, these are kind of very traditional business, but, incrementally, they start to do some diversification. Of course, the purpose is to expand their business, right? Okay. So SWOT analysis, I give you this slide to bring you a little bit more concept. Okay, so that's for your reference then. Right, and, okay, questions, comments? No? Then we move on then. Right, so then the following one, I'd like to also quickly address, okay, will be related to, earlier we talked about all this strategy. Strategy could be used by, you're gonna have the company's strategy or business unit strategy, or, lower down, it will be the functional strategy. Okay, just bring you some concept. Okay, it's not like kind of related to the human resources, but of course, this strategy, has been used by the company. Of course, it's gonna be relevant to the human resources department. What kind of strategic human resources strategy they have to use, all right, to to accomplish the company's goal. Then, okay. So for the strategy, actually we categorize them by 3 different types. One is a corporate level, okay. Second one, business level, business unit level. Third one, functional level, right? So corporate level, earlier we mentioned about what business will we be in. Corporate level, it's a more kind of the decision made by the CEO, okay, by this top manager, and the business unit would belong to like kind of for all these different business units in your company then, right? So here, this is the corporate level strategy, okay, and then cascading down to business unit, okay, business unit 1, 2, 3, okay, then this different business unit, then you'll be also cascading to different department. Okay, earlier we talked about this business unit, right? Actually, in some more, kind of big company, or this multinational company, for each genre, some of them, each business unit, actually they will have their own marketing division or HR division, sort of. Okay, it's really like it's a small business, small company, right? Okay. So, time to take a break then, right? Right, so then let's take a break, 10 minutes break, then we come back for the rest.